welcome. My name is Tiffany. I am a practicing medium and I'm here to help solve cases. Let the innocent soul speak. So these are the people who were harmed, who were attacked, or who have gone missing against their own will. And they would like to come through and use my gifts and my divine purpose here on earth to speak, to bring knowledge, to bring love and remembrance out into the public. If any members of investigation would like to reach out for further reading, please do so. But at this time, this is a public reading for innocent souls. Today we are going to talk about Quinton Simon. Quinton Simon was a young toddler who went missing, and we have no whereabouts of where this young child is. We don't know if he's alive, we don't know if he's unalive, and we don't know who's technically at fault except for who was in care of Quinton at the time. A little background knowledge: the mother was in care of Quinton, however, the child was taken away from Child Protective Custody Services and placed in the care of the grandmother. The grandmother allowed the daughter, so Quinton's mom, to be in care of the child after being reconciled in the same home for quite some time. Quinton has gone missing. There's no police leads, no arrests, and no location. So we're going to go ahead and let Quinton come through. Again, this is innocent until proven guilty. However, we are allowing the other side to bring knowledge. Any information on this reading cannot be used against me, for it is favorable to the outcome of the law and the justice of this soul. All right, Quinton. We do use cards as a form of visualization and extra knowledge, but I also do use my psychic skills to get messages from the source itself. Quinton, what would you like to speak today, please? Listening. Quinton is simply letting you know that he is here and that you are truthfully going to be listening from Quinton himself. Love and perception. Quinton is saying, it was someone close to me that loved me that's hiding behind the truth, but they're really hurting at this time. So Quinton wants everyone to know who's desperately been on this case, all right, that this person is going to receive karma, is going to be caught, and justice is going to be served. All right, sanctuary. It happened at the home, Quinton is saying. Awakening, that's confirmation of knowledge. Compassion, sleep. I think, said yes. I think he is confirming the information that is out there with the person who's seen him sleep. He was still alive at that time. So what happened to you after the hours of being woken up, Quinton, to vanishing? What happened to you in the hours of that? The Sun card is a representation of yes, of divine. The book is knowledge. I'm hearing divine knowledge. I'm also hearing he was taken outside when the sun came up. When the birds started chirping, and there's our yes card. And we have our Holy Spirit as well as the stork. The stork brings knowledge. The stork is the baby, is the divine information, okay? We have a tower and a man watching. A man that's seen. The next one is garden outside. They're gonna find, a man is gonna discover him outside. Mountain, I just feel like, are you confirming the landfill? What is this outdoor Quinton and discovery and mountain? Mountain is also a symbolization of that soul saying that a hard task, trying one thing, not getting answers, but trying something different. It's been a hard task. So it's taken some time and it's been hard. Are you in the landfill, Quinton? I got take action, and if you believe, I'm hearing no. They wanted everyone to believe that that's what happened, so they would take action and go over there. I'm getting yes confirmation to the listening. All right, that was a false, someone wearing a fake mask, right? That was false information. He's outside where it's green, There's greenery where Quinton's at. And then under that is the key. That's key knowledge. We also have the coffee, the tea card. That's, what's the tea? That's information. We also have the coffin after that, okay? Where this child unfortunately lays rested. And then we have the dog, a cadaver dog, I'm hearing, is going to find him. Some information, Quinton, that you'd like to tell everyone? Love. We have love again. Now that's came out twice. I'm also hearing Quinton saying that, he loves that everyone's building support to come together to get answers any way means necessary. I also hear he's confirming though, 6 doesn't really always necessarily represent the devil, but it's put out there into society that 666 does represent an evil intention, right? So I'm saying, I'm hearing him say, it was someone that said they loved them, right? But there was evil in this person. And we do have a couple here in the card. And we do have greenery, what appears to be almost a mountain. And then an archangel standing tall, like he's going to be discovered. And justice will be served. He's asking everyone to keep praying for justice to be served. A woman took him somewhere at his resting place, okay? And she's going to get caught up because she's not telling the truth about what happened at that home. And then we have the heart card again, okay? So he's saying that it is going to be solved, but keep praying for his location to be found. I'm also hearing that they're doing stuff that we're unaware of on the other side. They're not releasing all the information because they do have a good idea, but they have to get all the information first, right? So that way this person can't get away with it, he's saying. Quinton, what would you like everyone to know, please? What would you like to say? This is your platform. You want to speak. Innocent souls speak. Quinton, what would you like to say right now? Into the situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction, and a melodramatic reaction. Okay, there's going to be an end to this. I feel like the addiction is we're all just wanting to help, and he's really grateful for that. He's coming through to me as an elder. I know he was young, but he's an old soul, so that's why so many of us are connected. There's a lot of us that are awakened right now, that do believe in speaking to spirits on the other side, okay? And so many people are being connected in the form of love, gratitude, and honoring that Quinton's been coming through. He's saying part of his life here was to help people come together and know that spirit speaks to help solve cases by using mediums. So this soul has really been bugging me to do this, and it's just taking me, it's been since the beginning, he's gone missing, that he's really been pushing me to do this message, okay? We have a person coming in with information of knowledge, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. Art and poetry. Poetry is communicating, connecting on an emotional level. And art, that's any creative endeavor. So using creativity to have these souls come through and speak. Going forward, this person's going to be caught. All right. He is connecting to everybody, every way. Even the detectives, he's saying. He's been whispering in their ears. He says that they know a lot more than they're saying. That justice will be served. But he wants me to keep home. He wants me to keep mentioning his place of, I was going to say resting, but then he cut me off and we got to read home. But his final resting place can also be home, but it happened in the home. It happened in the home. And information for that final place. So we keep getting that outdoorsy energy, okay? Where's the rest of those outdoor cards that came out first? The laying down. So Simon, Quinton, I keep calling him by his last name. Quinton, where, social media, where are you resting? Can we get confirmation of who placed you in your final resting place until found? He's saying he wants to talk about what's going on in front of his house with all the social media activity. He's saying that he's bringing them there to get justice. He's bringing large groups of people together to help solve, self-identity, to help people bring their purpose out, to help find innocent people. What do you want to tell us about your final resting place? Ooh, flying out on the floor. So I'm going to take that as a message of who laid this person out on the floor. Father, stepfather. We did get the laying down earlier, and we had the home. We have winter, cold, a cold father, a cold stepfather. This person did something very cold to them. I'm also hearing winter, as in it's getting winter time. By winter, this will be solved. But I'm also hearing cold father, a cold action. The father, the stepfather, did a cold action. The cousin knows something. There's something to do with the cousin. The devil. There's a cousin that knows something. I keep getting Z through V through Z. There's a cousin with the name of that initial. There's a cousin. A low vibe. So they did bad things. This cousin knows something. What do you want to say about the cousin, Quinton? Within the next few weeks, something's going to come out. What do you want to say about the stepfather, Quinton? Recovery. I also heard discovery. Within the next few weeks, he's going to be found. I'm hearing before winter comes, to cover the ground. There's something to do with this cousin that's linked to the stepfather. Cousin, a relation. The stepfather is related to the devil. Ooh, okay, Quinton. The stepfather is related to the devil. Yep. Saying like you got it. It's up to you we had to figure that out. See, listen to your intuition. The devil tried to fool you to not get the right information. So the devil's trying to hide him. The devilish acts, this person were under low vibing devilish energy when this happened. Children, child, relationship, embrace your inner child. It's like all of us, our inner child wants to help this child because this child was innocent. This innocent child is speaking, right? Rekindled relationships, I'm hearing like we're coming together as a force to bring this information out. So please, please, please like, share, subscribe. And this is my first video on here, so we're gonna keep going, but please let's get this information out so the right ears can hear it to lead these details to the authorities. I'm hearing they already know, but the more they're pushed, the more the story is pushed. Quinton is in his purpose to bring this information out through social media, okay? Wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Okay, so get this information out there. We want to expose a karmic energy is that low vibing devil energy that came out in the cards. We need to expose any and all type of things that are related to that, because that's why we're able to get those spiritual messages from the innocent people that were taken out by a devil. A devil is a spiritual entity. People, places, or things that were taken over by the devil, a stepfather. Link your questions. Put your questions down below. We will come back. We'll ask Quinton some more. Quinton is just, he's like, talk to the people. Let's get together. Let's talk this out. We're going to use social media to our advantage to get my message out. I came on line because I wasn't over the table enough. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make plans. Relocation and travel. They're going to look in the right place. He's pushing them towards the right place. So I'm hearing that we're spreading the word of where to go look. So start praying for the resources to look in the right location. Out in greenery. Keep praying that he's found out in the greenery and they find the evidence in the home or near the home. He said they're going to find it. That was the watching card. All right, Quinton says thank you. He loves you all and thank you for coming together. As a force, we're going to come through and solve this and skype out the devil himself. Thank you and amen.